Mixed martial arts is a contact sport, therefore there are many rules and regulations. Eye gouging is prohibited because it may result in a long-term eye injury. In case of eye gouging, the referee might alert the athlete, and if the athlete does not comply with the referee, he or she might have a point taken away or even be disqualified. Any form of striking the opponent's back of the head is extremely prohibited because it may lead to long-term spine injuries. In case the fighter is striking his opponent's back of the head, the referee might alert him, and in case he doesn't comply with the referee, he might have a point taken away or even be disqualified. A fighter cannot kick or knee his opponent on the head if his opponent has both of his knees on the mat. The fighter can knee and kick the belly, but if the opponent has his knees on the mat, he's prohibited to kick the head because soccer kicking, this technique when the opponent's in the floor and you kick him in the head is called soccer kicking. It's prohibited because it's too violent, but before MMA was a sport that had an athletic commission, it was common to see athletes kicking their opponents on the head when they were in the floor. But nowadays, because it may result in serious injuries, the soccer kicking technique was prohibited. Six to 12 elbows are prohibited. This technique is when a fighter uses his elbow to strike another fighter, but the elbow comes from up or down. It's called 6 to 12 because it is in a clock. 6 hours are above and 12 are below, so the elbow goes like this. This is prohibited because Athletic Commission, they watched Kung Fu videos where fighters would break glass and ice using this elbow technique, and they decided to prohibit because they thought it was too violent for MMA. A fighter is allowed to grab his own shorts to defend from a takedown or submission, but is not allowed to grab his opponent's shorts. Grabbing your opponent's shorts may lead to a advantage when defending from a takedown or submission, therefore is prohibited. Most of the times the referee will verbally inform the fighter to let his opponent's shorts free, but in case the athlete doesn't comply, he might have a point taken away or be disqualified. Regulations. In MMA, all athletes are required to use a mouthpiece. The mouthpiece protects the fighter's jaw and teeth. In case they receive hard punches, it will protect their mouths and not lead to broken teeth or etc. Sometimes it happens that the punch is too hard and ends up injuring the athlete's mouth, but the mouth guard protects a lot. There are different weight classes in MMA, and the athletes have to fight according to their weight class. There are different weight classes depending on the fighting organization, but they go from strawweight to super heavyweight. and the athlete has a required weight that he cannot pass before a fight. In MMA, a amateur fight is 2 rounds of 3 minutes, a professional fight 3 rounds of 5 minutes, and a championship fight 5 rounds of 5 minutes. An athlete might lose when he or she give up. When they are giving up, they should either tap 3 times on their opponent, tap 3 times on the mat, or tell the referee, tap or I give up. In case the athlete suffers a knockdown, the referee will judge either the athlete is able to continue or not. If the athlete is not able to continue, the referee will step in and end the fight. An athlete might also lose because of medical condition. If he or she gets a cut and the doctor judge that he or she is not able to continue because it might end up becoming a long-term injury, the fight might be stopped. Each round is judged by 3 side judges. They decide who won the round and give them points. In the end, they put all points together, and whoever has most points win. They might win for a majority decision, a split decision, a unanimous decision, or even draw.